Hi, I'm Cecilia from the Center for the Enhancement of Teaching and Learning at the University of Hong Kong, HKU. Welcome to the virtual Technology Enhanced Learning. There are times and situations that may be better and more appropriate and indeed necessary for us to communicate with our students using technology. For example, when our students are in different locations, different time zones. Technology also works very well in large class because we can interact with our students more effectively. Of course, digital learners like our students appreciate these efforts and that we are cool enough and trendy enough to use technology in our classroom, just like them. Yes, I know, we are not used to video ourselves. I have the same problem. I don't feel that I'm photogenic enough. My voice sounds very cartoonish and a bit squeaky also. I have to find the most appropriate clothing and the most appropriate scenery, when I video myself.
Well, you don't have to video yourself non-stop, The students get bored of looking at us. So what I have decided to do is to replace myself with a virtual Cecilia. And she is here to say hi! In our TEL at HKU short video series, we will introduce pedagogies and good practices from teachers to demonstrate how technologies can be effectively used. And in this short video, I'm going to talk about asynchronous and synchronous learning for you to start preparing your journey using technology. And here we go! According to Mark Prensky, who is an American writer and is best known as the inventor of the terms digital native and digital immigrant, which he described in a 2001 article in On the Horizon. He wrote, "Digital natives are used to receiving information really fast. They like to parallel process and multitask. Today's teachers have to learn to communicate in the language and style of their students." When it comes to digital enhanced learning, we need to think about the aim of using the technology. Why are you using technology? Are you saving time? Are you becoming more efficient? Are your students learning certain competence because of the technology? Understanding why you're using technology is an important starting point. I have seen many teachers using technology without even thinking about this question, and often causing a very negative impact on students. You would have heard many terms like blended learning, online learning, hyperlearning, flipped classroom, MOOCs, face-to-face. But which should you be using? There are two umbrella terms that we are particularly interested in, and that is synchronous and asynchronous approach to learning. Synchronous learning refers to a learning event in which a group of students are engaging in learning at the same time. For example, traditional lecture in a classroom is synchronous learning. Asynchronous learning is a student-centered teaching method that uses online learning resources to facilitate information sharing outside the constraint of time and place among a network of people. For example, web resources, wikis, email, or any video training with no tutor interaction are all asynchronous learning. Well, the best option is a combination of both synchronous and asynchronous learning. For example, video lectures with webinar or instant messenger scheduled at different times so that learners have the additional benefit of interacting with each other and teachers. No matter which method you choose, variety is the best approach. Especially if you're building a course, aim to keep your learners as engaged as possible by mixing different methods. A combination of elements like images, videos, text will surely keep your learner interested. There are pros and cons in both synchronous learning and asynchronous learning. Let's have a look at some of those now. For synchronous learning, of course, the benefits are the interaction with the instructors and learners, immediate feedback, the ability to ask questions on course instantaneously. But the cons of synchronous learning are it is actually inflexible in terms of the schedule, the lack of individual attention, and the quality of understanding the course material really depend on the tutor or the teacher, not the student. And some of the pros for asynchronous learning. Learners learn at their own pace. There is no rush, no schedule time, and it's cost effective and not limited by wherever you are or time or location zone. There are more time to reflect on and understand the course material. And the cons for asynchronous learning are answers and feedback are not given in real time. The contact with instructor and fellow learners are very limited. There are very little interaction. The learners must be self-disciplined and focused to complete the coursework themselves. There are many factors that can influence the effectiveness of using technology to enhance learning. For example, the aim of using technology, why are you using it, why are you seeking to teach and to achieve? The characteristics of the learners, the circumstances of the learner, their schedules, their location to you and to each other, the resources such as the support from a live tutor, the logistic and the practicality, internet accessibility or tutors availability. If you want to find more information about technology enhanced learning at HKU, you can go directly to this link here. You can also find many resources in our CETL website, such as assessment, experiential learning, community practice, and so forth.
Sayonara o sayonara.